You've seen the scooter rivers at rush hour, the skyline glowing behind by Texco, and discovered Vietnam's most rejuvenating secret, the Royal Hair Wash. In that unassuming spa chair, herbal oils, skilled hands, and unhurried massages dissolve the city's chaos into pure bliss. And now you want the real thing? Here's how to get the most out of Ho Chi Minh City in 3 days. We know there are certain things you just have to see for yourself. The palace, the museum, the market. But this guide isn't just about sightseeing. It's about moving like a local and eating like one, too. That's why we've mapped 3 clean morning-to-night routes with minimal backtracking while weaving in foodie hits you actually crave. A proper banh mi, bun thiert nung, and pho that resets your jet lag in one bite. Across 3 days, you'll walk the key boulevards, hop a single grabber taxi when it saves time, slip into century-old corridors for history, then onto street corners where the grills don't cool down. Pack curiosity and an empty stomach. Saigon's about to make just one bite your biggest lie. Before you land in Ho Chi Minh City, here are a few good-to-know tips to help you travel smarter and smoother. Weather and seasons. Saigon is warm year-round. The dry season from December to April offers blue skies and sunshine. The wet season from May to November brings afternoon downpours that quickly clear the air. Pack lightweight clothes, a hat, sunscreen, and a light raincoat. Connectivity and eSIM. Pick up a local eSIM or SIM, Viettel or Mobifone, at the airport or an official shop. Many services, such as Grab, food delivery, and some Wi-Fi logins, send OTPs to a local number, so activate it before you leave the terminal. Bring your passport for registration and disable roaming on your home SIM to avoid surprise charges. Cash versus cards. ATMs abound, but local banks allow smaller withdrawals, whereas international banks let you take up to 10 million VND. Withdraw extra cash before heading to the Cu Chi tunnels or Mekong Delta. Credit cards are accepted in hotels, malls, and upscale restaurants. But markets and street food vendors are cash only. Apps that help: Grab for rides, Google Maps for navigation and crowdsourced reviews, and Google Translate to help with menus and signage. Safety and etiquette. Pickpocketing happens in crowded markets. Wear your bag in front. Always cover your shoulders and knees when visiting temples. At the War Remnants Museum and Independence Palace, behave respectfully. Cross the road by walking slowly and predictably. Traffic will flow around you. Currency and money tips. Vietnam uses Vietnamese dong, VND. Notes include 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, and 500,000 denominations. There are no coins. To estimate prices in US dollars, remove 3 zeros and divide by roughly 25. Because 20,000 and 500,000 bills share similar colors, locals recommend separating large notes from pocket money. Exchange small amounts at banks or official currency kiosks. The banks charge 0.5 to 2% commission. Avoid black market money changers. Bring a debit card and withdraw cash as needed. ATMs with international logos allow larger withdrawals and charge fewer fees. Always count your change and refuse notes with tiers, as damaged money may not be accepted. Where to stay? District 1, the historic core. This is Saigon's downtown, home to most attractions. The Independence Palace, Notre Dame Cathedral, War Remnants Museum, and Ben Thanh Market. You'll find endless cafes, street food, and nightlife, perfect for first-timers or short stays. District 3, local vibes. Just north of District 1, District 3 retains a more local feel with tree-lined streets and the pink Tan Dien Church. It's close to the center but less hectic and offers better value hotels. Binh Tharnc, modern luxury. East of the center, Binh Tharnc surrounds Landmark 81 and the Green Vinhomes Central Park. high-rise apartments, international schools, and upscale amenities make it great for families or those wanting a modern base. Welcome to Ho Chi Minh City. Start your day early at Ben Thon Market, one of Saigon's oldest and most iconic buildings, established over a century ago. Step inside, and you'll be greeted by vibrant stalls piled high with tropical fruits, fragrant herbs, dried seafood, and bags of Vietnamese coffee. For breakfast, head just a short walk away to a legendary banh mi stall on Hoang Quang Ninh Street. Experience the bold, authentic tastes of Saigon at Banh Mi Bay Ho. It is featured in Netflix's street food series. As devoted fans of the show, we trust its spotlight on genuine local flavors, making it a reliable guide for anyone seeking a true culinary adventure. The baguettes are perfectly crisp on the outside and soft on the inside, and filled with rich, savory meats and fresh vegetables. The flavors are so balanced, they've been spotlighted internationally. After breakfast, walk about 10 minutes to the War Remnants Museum. This sobering and powerful museum offers an unflinching look at the First Indochina War and the Vietnam War, featuring historical photographs, decommissioned weaponry, and testimonies from survivors. Set aside at least an hour to reflect on the harrowing legacy of Agent Orange and other wartime atrocities. Next, make your way to a beloved local eatery on Nguyen Trung Truc Street. Their Bun Thit Nung, which is the vermicelli noodles topped with grilled pork, fresh herbs, pickled vegetables, and crunchy peanuts, delivers a perfect balance of sweet, smoky, and tangy. For the afternoon, visit the Independence Palace, the former home and workplace of South Vietnam's president until the fall of Saigon in 1975. Roam through grand staterooms and underground war bunkers, then stand at the gates where history changed course as North Vietnamese tanks rolled in. Nearby, marvel at the red-bricked Notre Dame Cathedral, built with materials imported from France in the 19th century. Just across the street stands the Saigon Central Post Office. This is city's most iconic colonial landmarks. Designed by French architect Alfred Foulou and completed in the late 19th century, this grand building combines Gothic, Renaissance, and French colonial elements in its facade. Step inside to admire its sweeping arched ceilings, wrought iron detailing, and a vast hall that still functions as a working post office today. At the far end, a large portrait of Ho Chi Minh overlooks the bustling counter, where both locals and tourists send postcards under the echoes of history. Stroll down Nguyen Hue Walking Street, a wide pedestrian avenue framed by shops, flowers, and historic buildings. At number 42, you'll find the Cafe Apartment. It was once government housing in the 1952nd and is now transformed into a 9-story vertical village of eclectic cafes and boutiques. Pay a small fee for the vintage elevator, explore the charming balconies, and order a coconut coffee while watching Saigon's city life unfold below. For dinner, make your way to a famed Kum Ga Zoi Mersusu. just a short walk from Win Hue and Lay Thier Ring Street. This local favorite serves crispy fried chicken over fragrant broken rice, drizzled with house-made garlic fish sauce. The chicken skin is golden and crackly, while the meat stays juicy inside. Each plate comes with a small bowl of soup and pickled vegetables, offering a hearty and satisfying end to a long day of sightseeing. Casual, quick, and full of flavor. Cap the evening with a walk down Boi Vien, Saigon's most famous nightlife hub. This neon-lit street comes alive at night with music, laughter, street performers, and bustling bars. It's loud, chaotic, and full of energy. Just be mindful of your belongings and enjoy the carnival atmosphere. Begin in District 1 at the Jade Emperor Pagoda, a serene sanctuary built by Cantonese immigrants in the early 20th century. The temple honors Nga Quang, the Jade Emperor, and features richly carved wooden panels, swirling incense, and statues of gods and guardians. Be sure to visit the Turtle Pond, which is a symbol of longevity, and the chamber of Kim Hua, the goddess of fertility. Take a short ride to District 5's Pho Lay, a beloved pho joint serving Southern-style broth. This spot is praised for its slightly sweet, deeply savory soup loaded with herbs, beef, and rice noodles. Enhance your bowl with fresh lime and a dash of chili, just like the locals do. Head back toward District 3 to find the eye-catching Tan Diern Church. Painted in pastel pink, this Gothic revival church is a favorite for photos. Wander the nearby streets lined with independent boutiques, bookshops, and sidewalk cafes. They are perfect for a refreshing iced coffee. As the sun begins to dip, head to the Bitexco Financial Tower. Once the tallest building in Vietnam, this 262-meter skyscraper was designed to resemble a lotus in bloom. Take the elevator up to the 49th floor sky deck for panoramic views of Saigon's skyline and winding rivers. Time your visit around 5 p.m. to catch the golden hour light. Before diving into nightlife, fuel up at a no-frills local canteen in District 3. Open nearly all day and night, this place serves comforting bowls of chicken glass noodles with generous portions and soulful flavors. If you're up for an elegant end to your day, consider catching a performance at the Saigon Opera House. Built in 1,900-inch ornate French colonial style, this 500-seat venue hosts a range of shows from ballet to modern Vietnamese theater. Start early with a half-day excursion to the Cu Chi tunnels. It is about 1.5 hours outside the city. These underground passages once sheltered Viet Cong soldiers and stretched for over 250 kilometers. On the tour, you'll get to crawl through a widened section, observe booby traps, and gain insight into how guerrilla fighters lived, cooked, and strategized underground. Most tours leave at 8 a.m. and return by early afternoon. Back in the city, pamper yourself with a luxurious Vietnamese Goi Do During Sin experience. In this signature spa treatment, trained attendants wash your hair with herbal infusions while massaging your scalp, shoulders, and neck. Some packages include hot stones, facial masks, and foot rubs. Sessions last around 2 hours and leave you feeling utterly refreshed. For a final memory, board a dinner cruise along the Saigon River. Savor local dishes as the city's skyline sparkles by night, and traditional music sets a romantic tone. It's the perfect way to say goodbye to the city. Here are a few hidden gems that you should explore while you are in Ho Chi Minh City. Turtle Lake, a quirky roundabout with a peaceful pond, street snacks, and a popular hangout vibe for local students. Book Street, a pedestrian lane of bookshops and cafes tucked behind the Notre Dame Cathedral, ideal for a quiet afternoon. King Koi Coffee, tucked into Bin Ton District, King Koi Coffee at 118 Dung So. 7 offers an immersive experience unlike any standard cafe in Ho Chi Minh City. This expansive garden-style cafe features sunken seating areas that position you just above multiple koi ponds with gorgeous, vibrant carp gliding underneath. Guests can even feed the koi for a small fee, which often draws the schools of fish right to your table, creating an enchanting moment in the middle of the city. Ho Chi Minh City is a paradox that works. You'll stand in the very room where a nation fell and later be charmed by a hipster barista pouring an AeroPress. You'll eat a banh mi that costs less than $1 and gaze at a skyline crowned by a lotus-shaped skyscraper. You'll learn of unimaginable wartime suffering and laugh with friendly vendors over mangosteens. It's a place that demands you feel as well as see. You've just explored it with your behind-the-scenes travel buddy who does the homework so you don't have to. See you in the next city.